Hey guys, welcome back to the stadium build, Minecraft stadium build. Today we are going to look at a whole bunch of things, but we are mainly looking to get this one stand finished. You will notice, however, that the grass is back to being patchy again. And that's because in the last video, obviously, we tried to look at the automatic flower farm, and it didn't seem to really work out. So numbers wise, we decided that it would be best if we look into just doing it manually, and I got a lot more flowers this way, which obviously leads to a lot more red dye, which hopefully will allow us to get this section at the top here finished. So really what we're going to do today is we're going to finish off the red. We're going to finish off the stairs on both sides here, and obviously including the two gaps that we're still missing out on. And we're going to aim for doing some of the glass roof and maybe some of the floor at the back, see how much time we've got going. So yeah, you'll notice that a lot has changed with me. I've managed to kill myself a few times trying to get all these materials, so I've lost quite a lot of stuff, but we have gained a shed load of stuff. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stick a whole bunch of nether quartz in here, and we're going to make some stairs. Now I think it's somewhere around 14 sets of stairs, something like that. So we'll make 14, see what happens. So we need to, this is back to the same again, I'm trying to remember where to make blocks. There we go. So blocks, so yeah, basically we're gonna go for a whole bunch of these, and then we've got to make the stairs out of that. So we've managed to make 32 stairs, so yeah, I think that should be plenty for where we're at there. Actually, I don't know if that's... I'll check back into that. I've got a lot of nether quartz here anyway, just in case we want to make blocks out of that. So let's just take the block that's there, make one more set of stairs, and then stick the one block back in. I seem to have miscalculated somewhere. Let's then take our rose red and our white wool, and yeah, we have an absolute shed load of that. So we want to aim for red wool, and there we go. So let's just hold this down until we make enough. Now obviously the beauty of these is that they're 1 for 1, so or they're 2 for 1 effectively. They run down equally and make up the same number of blocks after obviously you've made the rose red out of the flowers. So it's not like they would replace anything in your inventory. They do make plenty of it. So where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be 5, 6 of 64. Let's just make all of this in the rose red, because the white wool is easy to come by, and obviously we're going to be using the red anyway. So if we have a wee bit more than we need up there, that's not a big deal. Yeah, I managed to die a couple of times in the process of trying to get all the flowers and get all the bone meal, etc., which has been quite a journey, to say the least. So we'll stick this back in here for just now, and let's see, what do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 blocks is 64 and a block of 34, so that's fine, we've got plenty there. And then we'll take the glass with us, and then we'll grab some, nope, not some of that, we'll grab some of this. We'll grab some stone for the back of the stadium if we get time. So that's us full up inventory wise, I think. Yep, that's us full up. So first things first, I think what we'll do is we'll finish the red, because it gives us a better idea of where all the other blocks should be going. So I think it should make this job a bit easier once we've finished all the red, and it's all marked out nice and easy. obviously these are wee bits at a time, that's the only problem, so I'm going to be rubbish again at putting red blocks in by the looks of it. I do tend to be quite inaccurate at these things. Oh, and we've managed to fall through into below. Now, that'll teach me for not setting up the things in the stairs in advance, I guess. No, that's actually not correct. That should be taken away. We'll fix that in a minute or two as well. Oh. See, now this is where I've been daft, because I should have finished off some of the stairs first, so maybe I've done this in the wrong order. Right, so this should be the first white stair to the side, is that right? First white stair to the side, second white in this one. Correct. Okay, so that should go there, and that should go there. That should go there, and that should go there. So that's all correct, that's fine. So, see, there we go. Being daft again. Right. Okay, so that's fine, 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 fine. I've got all of this done. Okay, so let's just go over and mark out these stairs as well. So which one is the first one to the side? The first one to the side is on this section here, which means we've got one there, one there, one there, one there goes, and on top of there is where the stair goes. Lovely. And stair and stair. Okay. Yeah, so we have grossly overestimated the number of stairs we need for some reason. But there we go. Right, okay, so let's move on to just finishing up this red then. So this will be stair to stair. Simple as that. Yeah, we're working well into the night here. Okay, so we've worked through most of the night. Just went for a wee sleep to get the sun up there. And that is us completed the red. So here's where we're at now. Let's take a wee run out. And ta-da! There we go. Looking resplendent in red, as they say. So what's next? We'll finish the stairs, finish the red. So what we're just going to do is run upstairs, do a wee bit of some glass work. Which is nice and easy on all these stairs, obviously. We'll sort out this. We can destroy this once we do the glass. And yeah, we'll do some glass. Get through that in all its in all the sections in here, and then nice and easily we'll head out the back and see if we can do something with making the floor beneath making a floor out the back of the stand. Okay, so that's the last of the glass blocks just gone in there. So that means we can now destroy our tower of white wool that got us up there in the first place, and hopefully I'll take a nice wee look back from the bottom and we can see what it looks like without the massive silly staircase at the back and the glass all in. So let's see, let's take a wee wander out, and obviously there's what the glass looks like from below, so pretty good there. And there we have it. We have what I would say is pretty much a completed stadium from the front. I'm just going to fix these two entrances here with the greystone, and that'll be us. So, okay, so this is where we're really looking now, is that we're going to start by making some section of a floor up here. I've just kind of built a brick a mud platform up here, just to kind of give us an idea of where that would be, and that's the kind of level we're going to be looking at. So obviously we'll have to use some of this to get us back up to this section up here, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to join these guys up together just by use of the stone. Okay guys, so welcome back. We have managed to do a bit of work out the back here. So now this wall was obviously in here already, and we've just managed to get this across here, and obviously this will fill all the way to the back along there, but you get the impression of how this is going to look on the one level. Currently debating as to what to do with these sections here. Still think that rail will be fine. We'll maybe see if we can just kind of inset sections into here, and if that's the case we might bring these back out again, but to another block level out here. But currently we're going to leave them just kind of flush, or not quite flush, but just the one block out from the top there, and see what we can do with how far this is going to go back, this wall. And basically that's going to, oh geez, that's going to determine how much space we have in this area here, and how much stuff we can fit in there. And if that's going to be the case, then we can then look into what we're gonna have with regards to services, if you want to call them that. If we want to have you know, the kind of burger stands and, you know, that kind of thing, if we're going to put any of that in there. But yeah, and it's just a case of just filling up nice and carefully all the way along here. The beauty of this is because you can reach out so many blocks, you can kind of go along and make a strip out the way, like so, and then just come back, and it makes it dead easy to fill in the gaps. And that's obviously a lot quicker than having to use supports underneath, which is what we had been doing, just to get in, kind of to get a bit of a base on the go, and then the corners on the go as well. So we'll just run out this this block that this kind of set of blocks that we've got left. See how far we get along, obviously. Yeah, it's just going to be a case of continuing to work hard on this, and getting as far along as we can. Now I think we'll have to make a lot more stone for it. We've got some stone, but we've not got a lot. And then eventually these supports will come out, and we'll be able to destroy them out. And so with that being the case, you'll then get an idea of the kind of scale of the basement as such. So it's still quite a, we'll have to obviously fill in that gap there, but it's still quite a huge area that they're going to have underneath here once all these kind of additional structures go. So it'll be a case of deciding what we want to put in under here, how long I extend that wall as well. There's a lot of decisions still to be made, and there's obviously a lot of blocks to go in here, and that'll be it won't be a boring stage, but it certainly won't be quite as entertaining as the front. But we'll work a bit on this And I really, what I want to do is try and get at least that top floor in, and this bottom one complete to the end on the other side. We'll try and finish off this stand before we start on any of the other stands. The obvious thing to state is that the stands on the other side. Oh, this will obviously have to come out now. The stands that are on the other side will need to. Noticing that this is very handy now, of course, to be able to put in the rest of this block, I would imagine. Yes, indeed. We're close enough to the other side now that we can continue this along by standing on this section, which obviously is going to dramatically increase speed for filling in these blocks. That'll allow us to go a bit further this way. But yeah, we really want to, obviously, as I said, get this floor finished before we go on to any of the stands that go down the other sides of the pitch, on the basis that the stands on the other side of the pitch will be for sure, obviously, I mean, you're looking at being twice the length of one of these, and you see how long this one has taken us, so it's obviously going to be quite a long time to get working on it. And you know, that's just going to be the way it works. I mean, it's not a big deal. But there we go. This will give us. There you go. So that's giving you kind of an idea of the depth that's on here. And if we just extend this wall out, obviously that's going to give you an idea of the edge of that wall, and that'll. I'm yet to decide, but I think a large part of this will be possibly glass. But we'll wait and see. Depends on what kind of decisions I've made, and hopefully by next time we will also have cleared the pitch again, which seems to be kind of a standard structure now, a standard thing to do. And there we have it. A lovely one stand down, I would say, on this side certainly. And all we've got to do is keep working and see where it takes us. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again at the next stadium build video in Minecraft. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.